Hi everyone, I am Stephanie. Okay, so let's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to go.
Pull up the thing.
It's not on.
You didn't click link. Is the red button on? Why cannot work? Can what?
Okay.
Wait, what's the issue?
Can you hear me?
Okay, can you just present like that?
Okay, so okay, let's just go through like what I'm gonna say today. So I'm gonna introduce myself, some past leadership experiences, strengths and weaknesses, why BASH director, and my vision for BASH. Okay. So hi, I'm Stephanie, year 1 chemistry. I'm from NUS. Some fun fact, I have a lot of quirky like talents, so I will say that later. And some hobbies, I like doing weird side quests. I like sports and I like snacking. Fun fact, this picture is a BASH picture. Okay, so this is me doing Grab delivery on one fine day as one of my side quests with my sister for fun. Another side quest, like the one on top, I did ballroom dancing and Latin dance for 2 years for fun again. Yet another side quest. I also did like rhythmic gymnastics for 10 years. So the picture on top there is like my first field competition when I was like primary 1 or primary 2. And this is like my last competition when I was Sec 4. For track and field when I joined in J1. So now I'm not really I'm still currently like training for track, but it's like very recreational for fun. Like if I'm free, I'll go. Okay. Yeah. Other side quests, I learned to juggle like 3 and 4 balls for fun also. I've done dance, I juggled, Rubik's Cube, speed stacking. All these things I just do for fun. If you all want to know more, you all can come ask me. Ask me to demonstrate my weird talents. Okay, my past experiences. So in JC, I was a Funorama overall IC. So Funorama is like a school fundraiser event. So I was the head for my class, and like my class is my subcomma, like basically that. And we had to do 2 booths basically. So I'm also the middleman between like all the teachers and my classmates to fulfill this like role and this event for it to happen. And then another past experience, leadership experience, is like being captain for rhythmic gymnastics, captain and vice captain. So then I just took care of like my teammates, make sure they are okay, well-being of them, and being the alliance between my coaches, teachers, and like my teammates, because my teammates cannot have like the coach's phone number. I don't know why. That's just how it happens. Okay. All these past experiences like help me learn to like be adaptive also, because like I mean when I was Funorama, I see nothing went on plan. We didn't have enough logs for when we were doing like fundraising, like seed money fundraising. So like that really sucked. So we had to like go out and buy like in the middle of the day. Then for like captaincy, I just learned to be more proactive, talk to teachers, be more comfortable talking to like a crowd and like motivating people. Yeah. Okay. So my strengths and weaknesses. Okay, let's start with my strength, which is you. Okay, I'm driven and motivated. So I feel that from like what I feel that when I want to commit to something, I have to fully commit, because I feel that there's no point to be like halfway committed to something, because you're just wasting other people's time and your own time now. Okay, so when I want to commit to something, I will commit. I'm motivated also because like I want to make bash great. I want to have a good bash night. Okay, adaptable. I'm able to like adapt to changes and like be quick on my feet. Fun fact, something that happened during like bash itself. I had to like redo my whole bash routine from like my ribbon routine because the ceiling was too low. So on the day before, I like had to train until like 1, 2 a.m. so that I could do my routine properly, because I had to redo the whole thing. So I'm adaptable. I'm also far-sighted, and so like I like to plan ahead on things. So I like to plan on like Google Calendar, and I like to use like have a to-do list for every day, so that I know like what I have goals in mind to like fulfill every single day. I also like to do things. I like to finish like my task ahead of time. I don't like to rush through like things, and yeah. Okay, my weaknesses. I'm a perfectionist. People say I'm a perfectionist. I also think I'm a perfectionist, but I mean, I still am learning to like be kinder to myself, because I always want to do. I always want to be the best version of myself and just try my best lah. So I always put in a lot of effort in something that I really am motivated and driven to do something. So I will just tell myself it's okay. Life goes on. Like if it fails, it fails. Okay. I get stressed easily, so I get stressed easily, and so like when a lot of tasks come to me, I sometimes feel quite overwhelmed. But I mean, I learn to just take it one step at a time. So that's where my planning comes in. That's why I like to plan, because that reduces my stress load, and also that's why I like to do sports, because I feel that doing sports will help me de-stress. That's why I like doing sports, and I like running. Another thing is sometimes I lack confidence at times, so I sometimes doubt myself when I'm doing something. And for that, like what I usually do is like I will list out like why I'm doubting myself. So I will list out the pros and cons of everything, and then I'll see like at what I can control. So something that I can control, I'll control it. Something I cannot control is okay. Life goes on. Just do it. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm still growing as a person, and I will still grow, so it's okay. And yes. So why Bash Director? I feel that as a Bashie, I have a good understanding of Bash and how it's run. I understand like the struggles. Okay, I don't fully understand. I understand the struggles from talking to like seniors of like how Bash is ran and what they overcame for Bash Night to happen this year. And I also would like to like challenge myself and make myself step out of my comfort zone to lead a big group of people and like have a good night for Bash. Yeah, as a Bashie, I also understand what the Bashies will feel next year, because it is a stressful and a very short time span that they have to go through. So yeah, I hope I can like motivate them and help them in all sorts of ways lah. Yes, this is the whole Bash com and Bashies. Very good. I love them a lot. And my Bashies, which we are still very close. We text like every day. They always want to go out, and I do go out with them. Okay. Okay, my vision for Bash, I would like to have Bash to be like this year, to be a showcase for like the freshmen to showcase their talents. I hope to make Bash a memorable one next year for both freshmen and seniors, and I would want to have Bash more known to seniors and freshmen. So as a freshie myself, like this year, I didn't actually know what Bash was until I joined it. And even after I joined it, I was still a bit clueless on what Bash was. And I mean, I want it to be more like publicized, that it's more of a talent show rather than more than a pageant show currently. So I just hope that this year I'm able to push out to the Faculty of Science people that it is more of a talent show lah. So yeah, I hope that works. Okay, and that's all. Thank you.
Stephanie Limson from you have 11 minutes and 15 seconds left for the presentation. Do you wish to end your presentation now?
Yes.
You may have a proposal to open the Q&A for the nominee Stephanie Limson for the portfolio of Best Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee now.
I will now your candidate and I select the proposal to open the Q&A for the nominee Stephanie Lim for the portfolio of the director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee.
May I have a seconder for this motion, Yue?
I'm sorry, Ray, Year 1 Life Sciences, second this motion.
Stephanie Limson, you now have 45 minutes for Q&A. Arvind.
Hi, everyone. Over here together, I have two questions. The first question is comment on this statement. Every year, we spend too much money on bash night, only for it to benefit 12 freshmen.
Okay. Are you going to ask both the questions or I answer this one first?
Up to you. You already said second.
Can say the second.
Okay.
Yeah, you ask this one.
Okay. Okay, so to clarify is like you want me to comment on about like they say that every year Bash takes up too much money because and it only helps 12 Bashies. Okay, so to that statement, I mean it's very obvious that we do have the monetary wise we do take up a lot of money, but I would say that it wouldn't be only to 12 freshmen because the showcase is not only showing the 12 freshmen, we also showcase other other like open mic freshmen, and also have like the audience also have the is able to watch and appreciate the showcase during bash night itself lah. So I also feel that it is also not this money is well spent because it gives like the experience for these 12 freshmen an experience of a lifetime now. So we actually have a lot of like once in a lifetime experience. So like learning how to do a lot of weird things like catwalk dance, things that we will actually never do if we were not bashies. From my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, but like most of the money is spent on like the location of booking the location of UCC itself. So in that case, I hope to be able to, if possible, reduce that cost. But I feel that back on the statement, it is not just for this 12 freshmen because it applies to, I mean, this money also goes out to like the seniors, the other freshmen that come and watch the bash night itself. So I feel that this statement has like you have to agree to disagree lah.
My second question for you is, a freshman from South comes to you and tells you that it is unfair for bashies to be only scouted from SCAM, as they would like to have been part of bash as well. Outline your course of action.
I mean, when you say scouted from scam, right? Is because Bash is sign up basis now. Is it assuming that the sign up's closed?
Because we still, this can be encourage people to sign up. Specifically people to sign up.
Mm-hmm. So in South, sign up closed, and they ask why.
Sign up close 1 minute per scam.
Okay.
Around 100.
Okay, so for this question that freshman itself said that it's unfair that to be a Bash contestant you have to be from scam because it's counted during scam, right? So and my course of action. So firstly I would actually okay, I'll talk to the freshmen. So I'll let them understand why we use scam to scout because technically now we're not scouting for bashies anymore because it's a sign up basis. So anybody can sign up for bash as a bashie. So I feel that scouting is not really the right word to use. It's more of like promoting that you can actually sign up for bash itself. So I'll let the freshmen know and let them understand why the reasoning behind why we do it during scam and not SAL because of a very tight timeline between SAL and Bash Night itself. So SAL is actually done in July, right? And then Bash Night itself is actually like late August. So like the timeline between that for them to plan all of the things that as a Bashie that you have to plan is actually quite tight. And so I'll let them understand like why like it is done during scam and not SAL. And I also will let them know that actually there's other ways to engage with Bash. So there's not only as a Bashie lah. So you actually can do it as an open mic. What do we call it? We call it like open mic contestant. Open mic people. So like you actually can go there and showcase your specific talents as a freshman. Instead of like being a Bash contestant lah. So other ways to engage with Bash. If he's very insistent on it, okay, I will firstly I'll bring this up to VPFOP and see if it's actually able to see if there's accommodation for more Bashies lah. Because we are trying to be inclusive, right? Because we cannot just be only for scam itself. And we have to see financial wise, see if money is possible, see timeline wise, see if it's possible to even allow them to squeeze in so much things in such little time, and to see the time of Bash Night itself because we don't want Bash Night to be so long because it's already 2-3 hours, so we don't want it to be so long as well. So I mean if because this year we actually had SAL people join for Bash, right? So actually we hope that if timeline wise works and we are able to accommodate more, then maybe that will be a possibility as well because I would like to like have a bigger outreach for Bash as well. So like not only like get them from scam, but actually get like freshmen to know Bash before they get into like freshman orientation programs itself lah. So like it's more on like the publicity wise. So that's something that I feel that we can I mean like as Bash Pubs can like improve on. So yeah, so that's my course of action now. I'll talk to the freshman. If he's insistent, go up to com or VPFOP to see if accommodation is available. But I think I might be lah. I hope.
Hi, Benjamin Rosenberg, Year 1 Life Sciences. I have two questions for you. A freshman approaches you stating that he has joined RAC and wants to join Bash too. You know that the RAC com will not approve of his choice, and thus he decided to speak to you directly. Firstly, outline your thoughts, and secondly, your course of action.
What part of rap is he in?
Assuming he joined dance.
Okay. Okay, so this is for freshmen that join dance rec and want to join bash, but rec won't allow, know that rec won't allow, and my course of action. Um, so firstly, if okay, the freshman approach me, right? So if I'm talking to the freshman, firstly I'll make sure that no promises are made to the freshman that he or she can actually join both. So I also will let him understand, like talk to him and tell him that rec and bash has actually very high commitment during the summer. So let him understand like on the rec side like why they wouldn't allow, because ultimately rec and bash we wouldn't want like somebody to be overcommitted into something and then like make like rec and bash like not a good night for them now. It's also I also will let him know that it's actually to look out for his well-being as well, because if you want to chiong both, it's actually going to be very tiring for him. So I will also okay, I also will go to the, if he's very insistent that he wants to join bash and it is, and on the bash side it is actually possible for him to join bash. Okay, I'll go to rec director and like bring up this issue lah, see if actually it's possible, because I hope that this year is going to be is an exception now, because we have actually lunch regulars in bash. It was actually very stressful for them because the time management wise was insane and their timeline was very short. So if it's possible, I mean I'll see if rec director has any issues or if they have any suggestions for me, and see if I propose to this freshman that he can engage with bash in another way, like open mic, is it okay? Because I'm not sure on rec side what's the commitment like. So um if rec is going to be like too high of a commitment, even like that this freshman cannot join open mic, then I mean I wouldn't tell the freshman that to join open mic lah. Okay, so I'll actually engage the rec director first. So yeah, so I will make sure firstly no promises is made to the freshman when I'm talking to him or her that he or her can join both rec and bash. Let them understand that there's high commitment for both rec and bash, and that I mean it's for his well-being that during the summer he actually has a break and that he's not going to stress out over rec and bash, and to go to rec director to see if anything, if like I'm able to propose an alternative to him or her that he can engage with bash through open mic.
Beautiful. I'm Jim from year 2 chemistry. I have 2 questions for you. So in a hypothetical scenario, one of your com members is not pulling their weight and is in fact giving more work to other com members. Outline your thoughts.
proposal for 50-minute time extension for Q&A in Lam.
I will remember quantitative finance to propose for 15-minute time extension for Q.
May I have a seconder for this motion, Yue?
I, Survey Year 1 Life Sciences, second this motion.
May takers, please reset the timer.
You stop already.
Okay, so on the question that there's a core member that's not pulling weight and it's actually putting more work on the other core members. So what are my thoughts? Okay, so I mean, firstly, my thoughts is unfair lah. Everybody should pull weight equally. So more of like what I would do for this scenario. So firstly, I will talk to this core member, actually ask this, okay, he or she why they are unable to pull their own weight. So if it's like a short term or like seasonal thing, so maybe like, you know, home season or like I don't know what other seasons there is that they cannot pull their own weight. But if it's like a short term thing, okay, I will just first I will just let that subcom know that this person is unavailable for this period and why. So and I will give them more time for like submissions and everything. I'll try to put in more manpower into that section for the time being, and also like help out if possible lah. Then if it's a long-term thing, I will actually like inquire like how she's going to manage her workload, like manage being in com and her external workload, and ask if she has any plans or ideas on if like if she has any issues, she can come to me, like kind of thing. So then I'll go to the subcom head, and like see if there's any possibility that they can either put in more manpower for this section, or like I'll just see overall if there is any reshuffling that needs to be done. Hopefully not, but if there is, then hopefully it's possible. And overall, always let everyone know, have a meeting to let everyone know why this person is like absent or like unable to pull their own weight during this period. Yeah.
Then follow-up question. So how will you approach this situation if the person is one of the meshes that you used to work with?
Okay, so the follow-up question on if it's a beshi that I've worked with, right? So I mean, I would do the same protocol as what I said before. Like I would do this without like any bias. So I'll try not to do any bias. So try not to bring any friendship into the equation, saying like why we have history with each other, but not shit. Like no, we don't. Okay, so there is no reason why like someone I know, like or someone that is friends with me should get like special treatment in this case, because everyone should pull their own weight. There is no reason why you're slacking because you know me, because I'm not gonna pull your weight for you. Yeah.
I, Yue, Year 1 Mathematics, have one question for you. During your presentation, you mentioned a lot on how you can contribute to BASH as a director, however, not so much on SCMC as a whole. How would you strive to contribute to SCMC along your BASH duties? Okay, for the minute takers, during your presentation, you mentioned a lot on how you can contribute to BASH as a director, however, not so much on SCMC as a whole. How would you strive to contribute to SCMC along your BASH duties, alongside your BASH duties?
Okay, so the question is on like how I can contribute to SCMC, right? So okay, in SCMC I hope to like make friends and like have a very tight community with every one of you. So I would hope to be able to support all of your like SCMC events, be it like showing up or like just joining the events or helping with ideations, being a listening ear, a pillar of support when you're I don't know what happened in when you're plan and everything. Yeah, to be there for like everyone's highs and lows lah. So just being like a supporting like being there to support everyone. And yeah, so I want to be able to like be there for like most like the SCMC events, be it like you know some alumni events or other FOPs, yeah, other events outside of FOP also lah. So yeah, I just want to like make this like this journey as like the 46 SCMC memorable for every one of us.
Hi, so Yue, Year 1 Life Sciences have one question for you. In a hypothetical scenario, your Bashie didn't inform that he or she signed up for IFG before joining Bash. There is a clash between IFG competition and Bash night. He or she also skipped multiple Bash trainings for IFG trainings, but he or she is your key performers. Outline your course of action.
Okay, so the question is on a Beshi that joined IFG and never tell me. Then IFG and Bash night clash. Then he also say that the person skipped a lot of bash training for IMG training, but she's a key performer during bash. Okay, so the part of skipping bash training for IMG training, okay, if it really happened, it happened. So whatever's done is done. So that one cannot do anything, I hope. So if I know like beforehand that she's gonna skip like a lot of training, right, then from there I can plan like get com to see if there's any way to work around it, or maybe really like ask that person whether she's going to like how she's going to cope with IG and dash, because I don't want her to be like half committed to both, because that's not just going to make her like not do well in the game and also like not do well in dash night itself, right? So I just hope that she will be able to juggle both at the same time. So the course of action, mostly the main issue is that IMG and Bash Night clash itself, right? So firstly, I will actually see if the person is keen on if it's possible to skip the IMG game, if it's possible. If it's like a key game, finals, okay, then I mean have to find middle ground for that. So maybe like if Bash Night is at night, IMG in the morning hopefully, then I mean middle ground has to be found now. So that one I'm out of my control. I mean throughout all these I hope to like keep BBFOP in the loop of things. So like let him know like why like everything the issues that came up. So like especially not being able to I mean having clashes, training wise, everything. Yeah. And like for this issue I hope to like have like preventive measures. Like I mean during my interview for as a Beshi, I mean there's interview for Beshis, right? So I would like ask them for commitment wise during the summer, see if they are able to fully commit to Besh, because Besh is actually quite high commitment. So if and if they have any other commitments to like tell us ASAP, so that we can actually either work around it or be able to see if like there is any way to like make Bash training not clash with so many people's other training. Yeah.
Okay, Alan.
Hi, John and Ramos Asinas here. One Life Science will have one question for you. In a hypothetical scenario, 1 week before your bash performance, one of your bash pairs have an argument and insists in changing partners or else they will quit bash. Outline a course of action. For the minute takers, I repeat again. In a hypothetical scenario, 1 week before bash, one of your bash pair are having an argument and insist in changing partner or else they will quit bash. Outline your course of action.
Okay, so the question is that 1 week before bash night, bash pair insist on switching partners, or they will quit bash, right? So course of action. So I will hope to be able to mediate this conflict first. So before like doing any like switching partners, quitting bash, no. Okay, so firstly I ask them to cool down, don't talk about doing so drastic changes. Okay, then I'll like get them to have a conversation with me now, one on one, like to see their point of view and like what they're struggling with. So, for example, if their conflict is on like let me think, like talent time, it's like a 10-minute portion of each pair have to do a 10-minute portion. Like talent time, they're fighting. Why do they fight? Because like some I don't know, they're not happy with one another lah. So I will ask them like what's each other's point of view lah. So like why are they fighting? Like what are they struggling with? Because I mean there's quite a lot of stress on like the that she's being needing to like edit a lot of things and then a lot of corrections coming in your way, right? So like what are they struggling with? Then I'll ask them, is there anything that core members or I can do to help them with this struggle? Okay. Then after talking to them like one by one, right? Then I'll sit both of them down and ask them to be like help them come up with something that will work for both of them. So something a middle ground for both of them. So for example, if one person wants this storyline, the other person wants the other storyline, okay, just mix the two storylines. Done. Okay, mix the two storylines, have a middle ground for somewhere along the line. Okay. Then I also hope to be able to like remind them of all the hard work they have actually put in for bash because it is really like 1 week before bash night. So by then you already have done maybe like almost 1.5 months of bash already. So with like bash training almost every other day, there's a lot of effort they already put in, right? So I will remind them that I mean they already have put in so much effort, like don't like it's so close to bash lah. So then I also hopefully be able to help them see like another point of like other POVs of the situation lah. So um yeah. Then after all this, if hopefully they're happy that resolved already, right? Then I mean I will check up on them regularly, and also I will let the like my com know of the situation. So let them be able to like check on this pair more regularly, or like I mean if necessary put more help, like put more seniors there to like help them with if they need help with like editing videos, or like they need help with ideation, filming of videos. I mean all these seniors can help instead of like just putting all to beshies, right? So I mean I'll let them know, and I mean I'll keep com and if necessary VPFOP like involved in everything, like in the loop, in case it escalates and they really want to quit bash because cannot, or we cannot. Okay. Um, in the case that they want to insist on switching partners, it's way too late already because 1 week before bash you should have hopefully storyline down, script down, recording of script down already. So all these have switching partners will not be feasible lah. So I also will let them know that I mean all the other partners probably are having the same struggles as you. So you can either like talk to them for help. I mean have someone to be able to like I mean know what you're going through, right? So yeah, so I'll just let them know that some things are not possible and you have to grind it out. Yes.
Hey, I, Lo Sao Sheng Dylan, Year 1 Life Sciences, would like to ask you 2 questions. In a hypothetical scenario, is 2 weeks leading up to your bash, and one of your contestants is in a severe disciplinary case in their hall or RC. Outline your course of action.
Are you going to give me both questions or one by one?
Sorry?
I answer this question first.
Up to you.
Okay, answer this question first.
Okay. For the minute takers, this is question 29 under bash.
Okay, Stephanie, in the interest of time, right, we'll ask you 2 more questions. Okay.
Okay, I'll just give you the other question now. Okay, so assuming you are the BASH director, some of the subcom members might be your seniors, and some might have even been past BASH subcom members. In a hypothetical scenario, you strongly believe for a particular change for BASH, but these subcom members oppose. Outline your course of action. Okay, for the minute takers, assuming you are the BASH director, some of the subcom members might be your seniors, and some might have even been past BASH subcom members. In a hypothetical scenario, you strongly believe for a particular change for BASH, but these subcom members oppose. Outline your course of action.
I will also see my question. Hi, John, and I'm also seen as Year 1 Life Science would like to ask one question. In a hypothetical scenario, you heard from one of the seniors in a walkway that they prefer the old batch. Comment on this. For the minute takers, I'll repeat again. In a hypothetical scenario, you heard from one of the seniors in a walkway that they prefer the old batch. Comment on this.
Okay, so the first question on 2 weeks to bash. One bashie has severe disciplinary case in hall or RC, right? Then I'll like my course of action. So, firstly, cause severe disciplinary case, out of my control. So I need to firstly, keep VPFOP in the loop for everything, and then also I will have to see if SEO requires us to, for example, change if this bashie is unable to join bash night already because of this disciplinary case, because I'm not sure what disciplinary case is going to be lah. So if SEO requires us to change, like yes, must change, right? So change is change. So one pair become trio, lor, like cannot. One pair become trio, and then for this trio, maybe help them try to incorporate, give them firstly more time during talent time because 10 minutes very short. So maybe like 15 or like 20. Then also like try to help them because it's going to be 2 weeks to bash already, so not a lot of time left. So have more seniors into this trio. I also would like to I also would talk to this bashie actually to like find out more, and like if possible, like if she needs any like she or he needs any like support, anything. I mean, I'll be there to support her in any way, mental, physical. I don't know what support she needs. I'll be there lah. Okay. So yeah, if need to change, we'll change. If hopefully if don't need to change, I mean she will still be that person will still that bashie will still be facing disciplinary case lah. So still support her in any way that she needs. Okay. Second question, that seniors or past bash com members oppose like what I propose, right? So firstly, I would, if they oppose, like for example my vision, right? So I would actually ask them why, like what is their view on like why they oppose what I'm proposing so badly. And I hope to be able to like ask them to convince me and also the whole com on why their view is better. I want them to convince, like I would convince them, and like I mean like a debate kind of style. And then if possible, we'll find middle ground to this thing, to this situation. So if their vision, I mean if they really like oppose, then to find a middle ground between two of our visions, so that they will still be on board on bash, because I would not want like a bash com to be opposing it and then they don't put in their full 100% effort into bash anymore because of it. So I want to have a middle ground so that everybody has the same vision as I do for bash night, so that everybody pulls their effort for bash itself. And then the comment that I hear that seniors prefer old bash. Firstly, I'll be very sad lah. But I mean, I understand that I cannot change their POV so easily, and that this change in bash is quite recent. So it takes time to change this mindset that if they prefer the old bash, like I can push parts to like promote the new bash better, right? So that's like what I can control. So push bash up, publicity wise, and I also would on my part also reflect on why they would prefer the old bash. Like in what aspect do they prefer the old bash? Like in what aspect do they prefer my bash also? So like if needed, I mean I'll just have to survey or if can. I mean so that I can see like what the audience actually want instead of what I not only what I want lah. So like what the audience want. So if like a part of like the old bash that they really like, for example, I don't know because I never watched the old bash, but I don't know, a part of old bash that they really want, and then a part of new bash that they also like, if possible, and if if financially possible, if I mean quite a lot of things, manpower if possible, if VBFOP SDO approves of it, then I mean I will be open to have this idea of combining new and old bash so that more people will be more into it, and bash will be more like known to others.
Okay, we have a proposal to close the Q&A for the nominee Stephanie Lim Si Tong for the portfolio of Bash Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee. Ling La.
I am the one and I select to close the Q&A for the nominee Stephanie Lim Si Tong for the portfolio of Bash Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee.
We have a seconder for this one.
Finance would like to propose to close the portfolio of Flag Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee.
May I have a seconder for this motion, Yue?
I so Yue, Your Honor, second motion.
Okay, may I have a proposal to open the portfolio of Flag Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee? Lina.
Your Honor, the Finance would like to propose to open the portfolio of Flag Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee.
May I have a seconder for this motion, Yue?
I so Yue, Your Honor, second motion.
We have a proposal to open the nominations for the portfolio of Flag Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee. Lina.
Your Honor, the Finance would like to propose to open the nominations for portfolio of Flag Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee.
We have a seconder for this motion, Yue.
I so Yue, Your Honor, second motion.
Are there any nominations for the portfolio of Flag Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee? Are there any nominations for the portfolio of Flag Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee? Are there any nominations for the portfolio of Flag Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee? As there are no nominations, I have a proposal to close the nominations for the portfolio of Flag Director for the 46 Science Club Management Committee to be adjourned to Port 2. Lina.
Your Honor, the Finance would like to propose to adjourn the
Close first.
to close the portfolio of Flag Director for the 46 Science Club
And to be adjourned to
and to be adjourned to Port 2.
Okay. For this motion, Yue.
I so Yue, Your Honor, second motion.
May I have a proposal to open the OP elections of the 46 Science Club Management Committee until co-option 2. Lina.
Your Honor, the Finance would like to propose to adjourn the open elections for the 46 Science Club Management Committee until Port 2.
May I have a seconder for this motion, Yue?
I so Yue, Your Honor, second motion.
Okay, that's it.
Bye bye.